Hey guys, welcome back. In my last video, I mentioned that I had found Planner Piece. So if you're ready to see what Planner Piece is for me, stay tuned. Alright, so today's video, as I mentioned, we are jumping into my planner. I have a personal size ring bound planner, and this is the love of my life. So my planner is from a company on Etsy called LoveCayceeCo. It is black faux leather, and it's got this croc look to it. The one thing I'm obsessed with is the fact that it has this elastic closure. I had a spice rings for a while and loved it so much, and that closure was specifically what made it so amazing for me. So this planner, I actually got lucky enough to win in a giveaway on her Facebook page, and once it arrived, I fell in love. So let's hop in here. When we open it up, as I mentioned, it's a ring bound planner. I'm definitely a ring bound girl. These have these cute little clear vinyl pockets on the side here. So I've got a die cut-ish sticker from ShamelessStickers. I have a little caffeinated die cut from SeeAmyDraw. And then I have this patch from one of the Planner Society kits last year. You'll notice in all of my planner setups, coffee always has kind of the center stage. Now in this planner, you also get one pocket and then this larger pocket. I have this little printed paper that I print and cut just kind of for some decoration in there. And then in the front, I have this little monkey fist bookmark that I made. It's got my last initial on there. It's not nearly as pretty as the ones from Studio Signet, but luckily I do have a couple of hers on the way too. I'm so excited. So in the very front here, we have this piece of laminate, and I actually cut my custom digital from SeeAmyDraw. It's got mine and my husband's names on it. I will let you know that if you get a custom from Amy and you want it made into vinyl, I would just order it from Oba, because that was so hard to weed and I never ever want to do it again. So next I have a digital paper from the Planner Society's Halloween kit from last year. On the front I have the spider webs, and then I printed out this cute little Jack Skellington that my husband drew for me. And then on the back is more of that digital paper from that Planner Society kit. I have a year at a glance. And then I have this cute little card pocket. Now I actually ordered that because I decided I wanted to get in on the trend of the see-through planner. Well, I ordered it in pocket because I wanted to try pocket size, and after 3 days I realized that there was no way I could use anything that small. So luckily this pocket fit right in here, and I've got a little freebie digital from FoxAndPip stuck right in there, and I think it's perfect. Then I have a tab divider. This is from the same girl who made my planner. This is from LoveCayceeCo, so Casey's shop. And I've got the little bow hollow dividers. I have a digital from Grumpy Bear that I stuck on a vella. And then we get into my yearly. So this is an AnniePlans insert. I have this digital from ShamelessStickers that I printed off and just stuck right on the front because I am never going to get tired of looking at this digital, and I want to see it all of the time. So again, this is an AnniePlans insert. Most of my inserts are. There's only one that's not, and I'll let you know which one that is. But so this is my October, and normally this page here just looks like this, and you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Well, this month we finally got moved into our house, so I had a friend of mine who was holding on to all of my 5mm bow washi that I had ordered until we got moved and I could have it shipped. So basically this is all of the washi tape that I have had arrive in October. That way I can just look at it and see how pretty and shiny my Simply Gilded washi is. And then when you open this up, she gives you places to write just anything that you'd like to, and then little columns. I think I actually want to split this up maybe, you know, per kid, or maybe for birthdays and then work, things like that once we move forward. But for now, I have it marked down just what the important dates were, and then I have some birthdays up here. And then once we get to January, you guys saw these in my last haul. So these are the tabs from RoseColoredDaze. They are so sturdy once you fold them over and then attach them. And I cannot wait to use them all year next year. So when we flip past my yearly, we come to another little tab, and this is another paper from the Planner Society. Right here is a little witch that my now 15-year-old drew for me last year. I loved her so much that I had to laminate it and stick it on a tab. That way I could keep it and have it in my planner all of the time. So then we get the back of that Planner Society paper, and this is the one insert that I mentioned that's not an AnniePlans. So this insert is a kit tracker, and it's from JeseniaPrintables, or the Planner Sophisticate. I'm sure we all know who she is. And I got the pink version. On the front here, I put another one of my awesome digitals from ShamelessStickers. And then when you open this up, I have not filled this out yet because I actually just recently got it and printed it. But you get, 12 months here. It's undated, so you can go through and date this for any month that you want to, which means that I can start it right now, and that's okay. And then you flip the page and you get a place to mark your month, the kit that you're going to use, and the shop that that kit is from. I love that these aren't pre-dated, because that means that when I'm using this to track the kits that I'm going to use, I can write down what kit I want in my Erin Condren, as well as what kit I want to use in my personal rings. And it's okay for me to have 2 lines per week. So then we jump past that, and I have this pretty vellum that I used. Again, this is more of that digital art from the Planner Society's Halloween kit from last year. And I wish that I could remember whose idea this was. I saw this on Instagram, and I knew that I absolutely had to have it in my planner. So this is something that I can look at that reminds me every month things that I need to schedule to take care of myself and take care of personal relationships. So we've got a lunch date with a friend, 24 hours with no social media, 1 day outdoors, 1 night out with friends, 1 date night, 1 breakfast meetup with friends, 1 movie night, 1 day serving others, and 1 day completely to yourself. Here is another one of those tab dividers. And if you have been paying attention to anything going on in the planner community lately, you have seen these jelly dashboards. So I have 2 of them, and I love them so much. I plan on ordering some more of this material. That way I can make some for my Christmas setup, and I can't flip and wait. So this one is clear, and then you have sparkles with the hollow stars. Next, I have a little kind of dashboard photo collage of some spooky black and white Halloween things, and on the back I printed some more of that digital paper. This is a journaling card from PaperBoysenberryPie that came with one of my orders, and as you can see, we've got the Sanderson sisters. And then we get into my monthly. So I actually have October and November in here right now. This on the front is a little digital die cut that I printed out from Laura and TheAmberLocket. She was doing custom digitals for free in her group, and I love the way that she did these pumpkins with all of the little detail and kind of texture in the back, and with my name on it. So stinking cute. So with these inserts, you get the month, you get trackers, which obviously I am terrible at using, and then you get your weekly. So we'll flip to this one. So this is next week. This is the week we're going to have coming up. And it has this little flap, and you get a grid design on the back. And then you have your Monday through Sunday here. And then each day has its own layout. So I go through at the beginning of the week and I lay out kind of my decorative full boxes, and that's it, because I plan every day. So I'll sit down in the morning and I'll write down all of the things that I need to do, and then tomorrow evening I'll come back and any fun things that I want to add stickers for, I'll put those in then. I have found that I actually don't prefer the ones that are timed, because I really would prefer to just keep kind of a running list over here, and then this is my decorative side. So anything fun or stickered that needs to go in here generally ends up over on this area. And so I think going forward, I'll actually purchase the untimed version that she has, so there's no times here. So then I just have this acetate piece that I got from Michael's, and November again is the same way. Next, we have a small little tab divider that I actually made myself. I believe there's 4 of these in here. So they're not perfect by any means. I just used some laminate and then cut it out with my silhouette and added the vinyl on top. So this is my social media section. I was watching Insta stories yesterday, and Chaz from ShamelessStickers showed us that LilyAndLolaCo had done this amazing thing with the prints from her Halloween box. Well, as you guys saw in my haul the other day, I also got those prints, and I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to add them. So once I saw the way that she did it, I'm like, yep, I need to copy exactly what she did. So we have these little hollow bows as our dividers, and we have Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, the Hocus Pocus Spellbook, and Wednesday Addams. Then we have my social media insert. This is from AnniePlans as well. It's a collab between her, but I can't remember which shop she collabed with on this. And it's basically just a week on 2 pages, and it works perfectly for what I need for social media. So I can keep track of the things that I need to post or anything like that over here. I can keep track of followers or anything of that sort here. And then this big box up here gives me a place to write down any ideas or fun things that I think of during the week. Behind that, we have this cute little pocket from Vanstickie. So this was a freebie with some orders a while back, and I printed it out on vellum, laminated it, and I've got a tag from SeeAmyDraw as well as some SimplyGuilded samples. Here's another one of those jelly dashboards. This one is black with hollow. And then we are to our notes section. So my notes insert is just that. It's the bow list insert from AnniePlans. It's perfect for just jotting things down that I need to accomplish that maybe don't have a specific week, or maybe it's something that I need to do before December, but I don't have my December calendar yet. So I can just throw all of that information right in here and take a look at it. We have another bow divider. And this, you guys are probably going to laugh your heads off at me, but this beautiful piece of hollow right here is actually a mailer from CricketPaperCo. So Erica and Cody switched to these gorgeous hollow mailers, and I could not bring myself to throw it in the garbage. So I cut it down and I made a dashboard. It's actually so shiny and pretty, and it's really cool because since it's a bubble mailer, it's squishy, so it's fun to touch. Then I have just some Jack Skellington notebook paper there, a adorable dashboard. This was made for me by a friend last year, and at that time I was in a B6. Luckily, the sizing is so similar that I was able to just cut it down and use it in my rings. Excuse me. Then we have a vellum. I actually printed the vellum with the little notes, and then I put my little Gnarly the Gnome die cut from Plantasia Studio on there, because Gnarly is telling you there's no flicking way that he's cleaning because he is right in front of my cleaning insert. This insert is something I've really been working on keeping scheduled and actually staying up on. So when we open it up, I have my daily to-dos. So these are things that need to be done absolutely every day. Then we go into weekly. So, you know, Mondays we're doing the bathroom and Tuesdays are the living room. And so on and so forth all the way until the end of the week. Then during the month, I have split up certain things that need to be done monthly into the weeks that they need to be done. And then we've done the same thing with the year. So each month has a few specific chores that need to get accomplished. That way we can stay up on all of that type of thing. We have another Grumpy Bear vellum, another tab divider, and then my passwords insert. If you guys haven't seen these before, it just gives you spots for the website, your username, and your password. I'm the world's worst. If I don't set my password as the same thing for every single website, then I can't remember it. So this has helped so much. Then we go to budget. That's another one of those dividers that I did myself. I'm not going to open this one because it is completely filled out, but I've taken some note pages like this and put them in the back. So I have my bills for the month in the front, and in the back I have all of our main things like credit cards and car loans, our mortgage. I have those amounts written out so I can keep track of how much we still owe after each payment each month. And then if we get any extra money or we're trying to work on paying something off, it makes it easier for me to track really what we've accomplished with it. Then the last bow divider leads us to one of my very favorite journaling cards I've ever received. So my very first My Newest Addiction order came with this, and it says, know your worth and then add tax. I love to look at this and remind myself that I am worth so much more than I realize, and people do appreciate me. And then on the front, I actually added, she leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. So SeeAmyDraw hand-lettered this when Kate Spade passed away, and she gave it away as a freebie, and I just thought that these two went so well together, and I have not taken them out of my planner setup since I got them. So, speaking of sparkle, that leads us to my next insert. So, I have got some really cute Grumpy Bear die cuts on here, so I really like sparkly shit. And then just some planner supplies with some tea, because this is my planner wish list insert. I use this to write down shops that I want to try, specific things that I want from those shops. That way, when I decide that I'm allowed to spend a little money, I can go back and look at that and figure out, okay, so which thing do I need to mark off my list? The last tab divider we have leads us to our holiday insert. So this is not going to be a permanent thing, but for now until the end of the year at least, she's going to be in here. So I've got my Planner Society and AnniePlans collab insert for the holiday, and then I have this cute little, just because I cannot see it doesn't mean I can't believe it, Jack Skellington die cut on the front. Then this insert actually comes with two separate ones, so there are some extras that I don't have in here, but what we do have are some notes pages, the December calendar, holiday shows to watch, holiday card lists. I need to get working on that. December bucket list, gift ideas, more gift ideas, New Year's resolutions, and another set of notes pages. I obviously love the buffalo plaid, don't we all? And so that's going to be perfect until the end of the year. The last vellum we have, I printed this digital from SeeAmyDraw. If you haven't seen already, I obviously am obsessed with her hand lettering. And then behind that, I actually stuck this little Target dollar spot pocket, and I've got my Gryffindor bag from her shop. And then I have my spiced chili leather sample from the Foxy Fix. So this is my dream leather, and one of these days I will have my spiced chili personal rings. The last insert we have in here has a cute little die cut from PookieBearCuties, and she's got her popcorn and her Coke, and she's ready to watch some, technically movies, but we're gonna say TV because this is my TV insert. I do need to update this because I did finish Drag Race. I'm much farther along in all of the rest of these, and I need to add The Good Place in Riverdale. Then we have an acetate from the Planner Society, and the very last thing we have in here is a SimplyGuilded washi dashboard, and on the back I've put my little Kosa drinking his coffee from PaperBoysenberryPie. I've got some cute little things back here in this other clear pocket. So we have my word of the year this year was joy, and it just so happened that GreenAndLyme had this amazing paper clip. Then I have my Planner Nerd pocket from FoxAndPip, and we've got some sparkle on there. And then I honestly can't remember where I got this digital from, but it says I boo what I want, and I thought it was really perfect for this month. So that's it. That is my planner piece. This is my absolute favorite planner, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you did, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and hopefully we can hang out some more soon. If you want to see me and how I plan, come follow me on Instagram at Mrs.mahosky. I'll make sure that that's linked down below. I'm also going to make sure that all the shops that I mentioned are linked below, so if there was anything that you saw that you loved, or even if you just love their style, feel free to go and check them out. And I will see you guys in the next one.